So
And Jasmine Crockett keeps saying that. Like they're all like how they all have talking points. Now they're all echoing that, oh, I got this degree and this degree and this degree, and I'm more qualified than everybody. Like Jasmine Crockett keeps saying that. Like, we don't care. You still
Do
can't
you
articulate a point. You don't have any bills that you've sponsored on your own. So
do
at
you
this,
hear do you ever hear people saying, I tried to get this position, or I asked for this amount, or I asked for this raise and I was turned down? Like, do people ever say
I haven't heard that from
exactly
anybody.
how?
I haven't heard that from anybody.
no,
I
because
coach a lot
it's
of
never
people.
true. That's why I said she's lying.
Now I could tell
They
you
don't
firsthand.
ask.
I can tell you firsthand that DEI worked the opposite for me. I was training all these trannies and F bombs. They was getting positions. They was getting management positions and didn't know the job. That's what happens at Glamazon. It's all over the. It's
Direct
all.
diversity and
It's
equity and inclusion doesn't mean hire black people.
No, it means
that. That's exactly my point.
it means diversity. But
Yeah,
what I'm saying is,
diversity,
but
inclusion.
the reason why Black people get so up in arms
They
is
don't know
like,
what it means.
no, but it's like with everything. Black people are usually the catalyst for something to get through for everybody else. Because Black people are going to sit there, march for it, yell about it, and it never benefits them. Civil rights was supposed to be for Black people and not for everybody else. And everybody else got attached to it and put in the front. And if you ask me, white women not only use that to make themselves a minority, they also use DEI to get into these CEO positions. So when they're out here screaming for Black women, they're really just screaming for
I don't see no a lot of white women
contest.
in. I don't see a lot of white women in big leadership positions though.
And what positions?
Big leadership positions.
They're in leadership positions, not over white men, but when you go to women, that's where they are. So in DEI, white women are first. The white men are like third. LGBT is second. So at the end of the day, it's just used as a catalyst. Even if you look at the BLM riots, it's 1 minute it's about George Floyd, next minute is back to white women. At
The
the end of the
only white women, the only time I really, really ever see white women in major leadership positions is like human resources or some shit like that. Like I don't actually see them in like real positions, like getting shit done. I don't be seeing them in a lot of those type
oh,
positions.
they do. Isn't one? Isn't what was Microsoft? Or what was that? HP. Even though she ran into the ground.
I'm not saying that they don't exist, but I'm saying that largely, like when you go into these environments, a lot of times in the technology environment and stuff like that, I only see them in like human resources, or they may be as a part of a legal analyst or some shit like that. They not like, if you notice, like you don't see white women at code at all.
And what?
I don't see white women at code. Like I don't see
What?
I don't see white women engineers.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Oh,
I see
that.
them. Okay, when I used to do the contracts for tech, I used to see them in things like data scientists.
Yeah, they'll do stuff like that, but they don't do the
Mhm.
hard stuff. They don't do the heavy lifting.
What is the other one?
I see Indian women. I see Asian
Yes,
women.
yes,
I don't
yes.
see white women. I don't see black women. I might see women in like a project manager role or something like that. I don't see them, or maybe they'd be a product owner, you know, maybe something like that. But I don't see them in those major roles either.
But they would
Okay.
But
use
they don't say
they
that
would
they're
use
marginalized.
DEI though, and they would use DEI for only two reasons. Every time I've ever seen it, it's always for more women. So it's always based on gender when you have these programs. It will be gender and it will be trans. I've never seen it for to talk about black people,
Now,
Hispanic people,
personally,
nothing.
I've done a lot of like tours of different companies and stuff like that. I've never seen a trans person in a significant role. I've I don't even know if I've ever seen a trans person in corporate America personally.
I have.
I've never seen it. I've never seen a trans person in corporate America.
I have.
The only time I ever see trans people
I've hired a couple.
coffee
Oh
shop.
man.
I'm telling you, pizza parlors, coffee shops, and yeah, they be at the mall kiosks and shit like that. They be at Hot Topic and
You know
Claire's.
what? Not Hot Topic.
Y'all gonna call me slow, but is that why I saw such an influx of them at Starbucks in the drive-thru?
Maybe.
Huh?
Because
What?
it was like all of a sudden, I don't remember. This was maybe about a year or so ago, maybe more. It just seemed like I started seeing more of them in the Starbucks drive-thrus.
Starbucks might have had trans coffee cups.
Listen, bro. I see them as
I'm
baristas.
just
I see them in they
They
be
be having little, you know.
Slimmy, don't laugh at me.
they love
I'm
making
laughing
coffee.
at something else. It just
They trans
Oh,
for whatever reason, I always see trans people, they love making coffee. They love protesting. I see them as paid protesters. And I see them working in retail. They always getting you some clothes.
nope.
Yes,
Nope. Don't help me.
they
Don't help
no,
me.
they be in there.
Don't
And
help me.
you
I
know
don't
what
need
else
no
I love?
help.
You know what else you see?
You don't even know who you are. You can't
Gay
dress me.
guys, gay black men love working in fashion and retail.
Well, they're good at
And in
fashion.
makeup. They love doing your makeup and they love doing fashion and retail. They
Hey,
always finding you an
they're
outfit.
good at Mac. You leave them alone.
They always finding your outfit. They always I got something matching for y'all.
Hey,
Money.
you know what? You know what I just thought about,
They are
Anton?
not,
Seriously,
they're
they
not good.
always do that.
They
They
be at Mac
always
and they
do
will
it.
get you right.
Hey,
Stop.
Anton,
Hmm?
when you was in Houston,
Always know your style. I sized you up, so I know what size you wear already.
They be knowing.
What store
boy,
was that? What store was we in?
the Ball Main store, the
Yep.
It
Well,
was
Zesty
when he
Besties.
brought out the champagne.
Yeah, them
yeah,
Zesty
he,
Besties.
yep.
Boy,
He brought out
He
the
was like,
champagne.
yeah, we locked the whole store down. We got it on lock.
He shut
We
the
got it.
whole store down for us. And next thing you know, they know so I could get that shipped to you. It's like, oh,
man.
Do you like it chill? You like it chill? I was like, oh, okay.
I was like, oh, they always some personal shopper. Always getting you some new sweaters and shit. I'm like, man, bruh, the
Queer
fuck
eye
you
for the
doing?
straight guy.
I don't know why they always working in retail and baristas retail, Hot Topic,
They could
Forever.
take an order
They,
now.
they love Forever
So you want a
21.
Papi Cappuccino? They want to
Hey,
put
they
some on
be
the
at the
side.
warehouse. They be at the warehouse deep,
Yeah, it's
super
crazy.
deep. Like
All
they
right,
be,
I gotta go
they
one
be
more
real.
subject. I gotta go one more subject before we read the super chats. I want
Oh,
to get your
right
thoughts.
here.
I'm gonna play one more thing real quick, and then we're gonna go from there.
What is that?
Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready to go.
All right, this is Cash Dial on Shannon Sharpe show.
Let me ask you this. Could you date a 9-to-5 guy, or does he need to be like, I'm not
Woo!
athletes, but I'm just saying hypothetical, an athlete, an entertainer, celeb. I mean, can you get down with a 9-to-5?
Nope.
Keep it a buck now.
I
If you
got
can, you can. If you can't,
I got a feeling that
Uh-huh.
I get. Like I like a vibe. It ain't too much what a man have.
Mhm.
So if you make me feel some type of way, I'm gonna give you a chance.
Okay.
But I'm trying to be realistic about a 9 to 5, and I travel,
right.
and I have a lifestyle that he probably wouldn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
A 9 to 5, that's like a schedule. I'm all over the place.
Correct.
So I don't know how that'll work, but I'll try.
Mm.
If he got me going like that, if I'm feeling like that, I'm gonna give him a little chance. What's up?
All right. So, question is: do certain women, or at what point do women get to the point to where they can't talk to a regular day job guy? Now, I'm not saying that day job guys don't make a lot of money, because there are some day job guys that make a lot of money. But at what point do women get to where they can't talk to a guy, or they're not usually attracted to a guy that has a regular everyday job?
No, most women aren't cash dolls, so they don't qualify. That's the problem. Like every woman is gonna start to feel like this, and every woman is a cash doll. She travels because not only is she just has a certain amount of money, but she's traveling because she's on tour. So women are gonna take her being on tour as like they get to just travel all the time, and this is a thing. A lot of women, their lifestyles aren't like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really see a lot of women saying this and being serious. Like I couldn't accept that
I
from a
think
lot.
I got a different answer than all of y'all, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna
But I
wait.
also
I
know,
think
women that actually do travel, and
what
yeah.
what's that?
So it is some women, but every woman can't live like Cash Doll. So they're not gonna qualify to make that kind of statement.
To the question that you asked, I think most women are down with 9 to 5 men. I think
I
as
agree.
it pertains to the money, it's not even what you do. Like most women rock with you just long as you can like sustain yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I see in my normal life. They don't want, you know what I mean? Like I got me, I got you. Like I don't know too many women that's pushing this whole like stay at home, pay for me. I don't know women like that. Like as it pertains, like no one knows how much money I'll have. Like they see what I have and they kind of assume that I'm financially normal. I'm not rich or nothing, but I can take care of myself and I don't have to worry about money. But I don't think women are just out here. You regular, I can't fuck with you. I don't think that's the norm. Like women will rock with a fucking crackhead if the vibe is right. You know what I mean? Like women do a lot for men that they probably shouldn't. So I'm not. I don't. I'm fucking being a fucking. I'm caping for these hoes tonight, huh? But yeah, in my normal life, I think I don't think the money. I think it probably can break it after the fact, but I think up front, if you got a little charisma and you look good and you got your shit together, she down.
All right, Molly, what are your thoughts on this? At what point do certain women get to a point to where they can't date a guy with a regular day job anymore? And I guess I'm not entirely looking at it from a financial perspective. I'm just looking at it from a lifestyle.
Yeah, if her schedule is not consistent, then I don't think it would be a point to try to date a man with a regular 9 to 5 job because he will have a consistent schedule and would probably try to throw you into that routine. And if it's inconsistent, I don't see it.
You
I
don't
don't
think
see it
it?
working out.
Okay. Yeah.
But most women work a 9 to 5, so I think they would be able to make it work. But no, yeah, like Cash Doll, I know her schedule is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cash Doll,
Yeah,
Mika,
exactly.
not keep
Mika,
going.
what Mika, at what point do you think that certain women get to where it becomes difficult for them to be able to date a regular everyday 9 to
Okay, so this is not to Cash though, but it's just to what she said. So a man, a man that's like her is going to be all over the place. I've never seen two usually. I've never seen two people that are just all over the place want to actually be together or be together, especially when it's the woman that's all over the place that much. So the man that she's talking about that she would need to be with probably don't want to be with her. And then the 9 to 5 guy, um, when she says lifestyle, I don't think she's talking about the money. I think she's talking more so about again her being all over the place, and no man is going to want to deal with that either. Her being all over the place, and he's at home he can't really check her. He can't really, say, hey, where you going? What are you doing? So I think women like that, like in her position, they probably end up more so by themselves than with a man.
Mhm.
Carrie, thoughts?
I actually agree with what Quentin, Molly, and Mika said because they kind of covered all the different areas. Like, I think that if a woman is, in general, I think that a woman is okay with a man working a regular day job, having a regular schedule. Um, but I do think, to Molly and Mika's point, that if the woman is all over the place and not consistently available and home and all of that, that would be difficult. I think it would be much easier if it was flipped. If the question was about men, um, and women, I mean, I'm sorry, women be having the regular job and men being gone, I think it would be much easier. But flipped, I think that would be difficult unless, um, like the man was on the road with her. If she was a performer and like he's her manager or he's her whatever and he's in that same lifestyle. But even then, I think that probably wouldn't last long. So especially if
Is
they're
that your
not
tour, your
married.
girl tour?
Especially if they're not married, because I don't see. I think that the frustration
Shit don't work.
would. I think the frustration would outweigh. You can't hear me?
No, we
No, I'm
hear
saying
you.
that your
Oh,
tour,
I
your
think
girl tour. That shit don't work.
he said what?
He's saying that a guy traveling with a girl on her on her schedule and stuff, he don't think that that'll work.
No,
Oh,
not him coming and tagging along, him being a part of it. Like, I know some artists who their man is a part of the picture. He might be in the band, he might be the manager, he might be security, he might, like, he's in that world too. But even then, that can probably become real, stressful real quick. And like I said, without being married, I see a man being like, this too much. Like, this is too much.
okay, just go on tour for myself. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck
But
what
I
you got.
like I
Yeah.
like I like how she, for what it's worth, I know we weren't asking specific about her, but I understood how she was explaining it. And I think that that was a logical perspective.
I
Yeah.
think you can ruin a girl.
Who?
I think that you can ruin a girl to where her her norms of what she used to can fuck up her perception of what is normal, or what, not even of what is normal, but of what she would deal with, of what she would deal with. I think you can completely fuck up a girl's social norms.
What if they're not used to nothing or anything?
In general, even if they're used to it, like a girl could be around a person to where she's no longer, it's almost like you not used to, you kind of, you know how they say that, like, you don't know what normal is anymore, or you don't even know what the cost of certain things are, or whatever, and all of that other type of stuff. I think that you can ruin a woman all day long.
Oh, you saying about spoiling her and stuff and exposing
Just
her to a certain
everything,
lifestyle,
lifestyle, all of that type of stuff.
exposing her to a
If a
certain
woman
life.
is around you long enough, she could absolutely lose all sense of reality.
Yeah, I heard
She could
that.
use it. She can completely lose her sense of reality, and it'll fuck up her. You can fuck her mind up. You can mind fuck a woman all day long, 100%, to where she can't. She would have to force herself to accept something different, or to force herself back into whatever the norm is for regular people, just to be in a relationship.